Hi everybody, Eric Bauer again, Gaming Paper. Thanks for watching these videos. You know, somebody contacted me, somebody who I have a lot of respect for, and I'll throw his name out there. Stan Brown has just done some amazing stuff in the gaming industry. Really been just well known, and he's put out a lot of new products. So he's somebody who was kind enough to talk to me about Gaming Paper, and he gave me an idea. He said, Eric, you know, one of the things I'd like to see you pay attention to is how it fits with the competition. And we've gotten that question a lot. Why am I not just using battle mats for all of this? And it's a good question. My gaming group used to use tiles for everything we did. I don't know the real name for them, but they're a cool product. You know, they fit together, and as you move along, you can kind of pull them off from one side and to another. And there's a time and a place for all these products. I would say don't get rid of your paper. Don't get rid of your dry erase mat. The best place for these is a small battle, a skirmish, something that's going to happen real quick. Wandering monsters, you got to draw it on the fly. Great place for using the dry erase, okay? Now on the flip side of that, let's flip to the opposite. Me personally, I play in a D&D group where we meet at a common location that isn't the DM's house, and he likes to draw up the maps beforehand and bring them in. We only play once every 2 weeks. It's not very often. It's 26 times a year. If we have to waste a couple of hours for him to draw up maps, we lose a lot of game time. For a lot of people, that's not a problem. For us, it is. So he pre-draws the maps and brings them in. Has them all done ahead of time. He rolls them out when we walk into the area. Or as we're getting there, you know, he kind of walks us through them. It's a great way to do it. So portability is another big one. I can't take this anywhere. If I roll up my mat, my dry erase mat, and try to carry it somewhere, or even fold it up and try to carry it somewhere, it's toast, okay? The other good thing is, if you're playing with people you don't have a lot of faith in, I know that my game mat was destroyed by a permanent marker. Thanks, Josh. And I had to toss it, and that's a pretty hefty investment. At $4, someone writes on this in permanent marker. Well, first of all, it's not shot because it's the map that you use to go back and forth to places. If it has a little permanent marker in one spot, no big deal. On something like this, it's now a permanent blemish that no matter where you are, drawing anywhere you might be, now you got a permanent marker drawn across it. So it's another thing to consider. Okay. Now let's get back to Gaming Paper, some place that you're going to be returning to on a regular basis. You can start to really develop your campaign world and the places you're going to be visiting time and time again. Regular taverns, the home where the adventurers gather or live, the temples that they frequent, anywhere that you're going to hit several times over. The poker hall in Pathfinder series, in the second set of Pathfinder books, there's this poker hall, this gambling hall that becomes your headquarters. You're going to be there all the time. Gaming Paper. You can you don't have to redraw it every time. It's ready to go. All right, now let me show you what I mean by that. And this is again going to that idea. This wasn't drawn by me. This is drawn by someone named Megan, and she drew this up for a contest we had, and it's kind of neat, and it's so long that it goes over the table. She's got a nice, trying to think of what you'd call that, a contents of the map up in the top corner here. But then as it goes out, you can see here's your little city area. Now she's not played a whole lot of Dungeons and Dragons. She's really an artist. So she's put more time into certain things, like the scales aren't exact, but you know, you got your road going through town, you've got a stable area, here's your peasants' houses. Now you're getting out into the woods. Here's your field. It's supposed to be some hay growing. She even put a little pitchfork in there to let people know. You got your tree areas. You have your swampy areas here and here. This is the only way across from the swampy area. Here's some nice fresh water, more swampy, rivery type spot here. Then you get into a nice wooded area on the other side of the stream. So, you know, and here's where some druids, elves, hunters whatever live out there. Now, if this is the town where your adventurers are staying, this gives you a nice direction to head as far as, hey, where are the bandits attacking from? Do you clear out the swamp? You know, you can work off of this and kind of plan your campaign based around something like this. Me personally, when she unrolled it the first time, I thought of about 3 really cool adventures I could have right here, just based on this map. I mean, it's really an amazing ability to be able to do that. But as you can see, compared to just some circles, lines that you'd get on a battle mat or a dry erase anything, this is a pretty in-depth map, something you can use again and again, and something that draws your players in. It drew me in as a DM to say, I could do a lot of things with this. I would hope it would have the same effect on my players. And in fact, I'm certain it would. So anyway, that's a really long video to explain to you why I like gaming paper, but I do. I think it's a great product. I think it has tons of uses, and I'm so excited to be hearing from you guys what those uses are. So thanks again for watching Gaming Paper. Appreciate the support. Talk to you soon.